How you doing, everybody? I am Jay Enterprise, and I am here to react to the official teaser for West Side Story, Steven Spielberg's West Side Story specifically. So I'm going to be honest with you. I have mixed feelings about this movie. Here's why. So I love musicals. Most of my life, I've been a big fan of musicals. West Side Story is definitely one of, and maybe even the greatest musical of all time. I mean, if we're talking about the music, I mean, the songs and the score specifically, from a musical standpoint, it's probably my personal favorite. Love West Side Story. The music is incredible. Stephen Sondheim's lyrics are fantastic. But Leonard Bernstein's music, man, it's magic. It's so good. And the 1961 film is a classic. It's one of the greatest movie musicals, and maybe even the greatest movie musical of all time. With that being said, I feel like it shouldn't have been remade. There is a few classic movies out there that, in my opinion, should never have remakes. They should never be remade. Leave them be. They're classics. They're perfect. Remakes, not required. West Side Story falls into that category for me. I mean, the 60, actually, I think there it is right there. The 61 film is perfect in my opinion. There's no point to remake it, but they are. So let's see what it's all about. This is our first look, the official teaser. I think this comes out in December, so let me quit with the talking, get with the watching, and let's see what this teaser is all about. Maybe it'll change my mind. Here we go. West Side Story. I had a feeling it would open up with that whistle, that cue. All right. Looks like it's taking place at the same time as the original, so it isn't like a modern day remake. That's okay. I think that was a shot from the original film. It looked familiar. I could be wrong. Just got goosebumps. Rita. Ooh, the wardrobe is very similar too. Bernardo with the red shirt. Okay. That might have sold me. That looks like it looks like it's going to be a fairly faithful version, adaptation, whatever the word is, of the original film. And if it is, count me in. Wow. It'll be interesting to see what Spielberg does in a musical setting. I don't think Spielberg has ever directed a musical. Correct me if I'm wrong down below in the comments. So I think, you know what, I'm going to be honest with myself. How do I say this? How do I word this? Even if this wasn't a well-made film, like if it ended up not being a well-made film, if it ended up deviating a lot from the original story or the original movie, as long as the music stays the same, you got me. Because, again, from a musical standpoint, probably my favorite score, my favorite collection of songs in the history of musicals. So as long as you don't mess and muddle with the songs too much, you got me. It'll be very interesting to see if they add any songs and if they take out any songs, because a lot of times that happens. I mean, that actually happens when you go from Broadway to film as well. Like, there are some songs in the original Broadway adaptations, the original Broadway plays, you know, when they bring it to the big screen, they'll omit some songs and then they'll you know, add some songs. I know they did that for Guys and Dolls. That's Guys and Dolls and West Side Story, my two favorites. There were some songs that didn't carry over from the stage play, the stage musical, onto the screen, and then there were a couple songs specifically written for the movie. So I wonder if they're going to do that with this, if they're going to have any new songs, or if they're going to omit any songs. I hope they don't. Leave it as is, because that, for me personally, that is the selling point. It's all about the music with this movie. Don't mess with the music, and you have my money. You know, I will buy a ticket and I will see this, because God, that music. As soon as I started hearing the musical cues, the whistle. I didn't do it very well, but you know, as soon as I heard that and then started hearing the singing and the songs, I was like, all right, you got me. You got me. No more reservations. And again, the movie could suck, but as long as the songs remain, I'm good. It's all gravy. Anyway, so that was a teaser. It was only 1:30 long, 1:30 seconds long, so we barely saw. It was exactly what it's labeled as a teaser. Wets the palate a little bit. Got the job done for me personally. I can't wait to see a full-length trailer in the coming months, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this movie turns out. It's West Side Story. Spielberg, don't screw it up. It's the greatest musical of all time. It deserves a great movie. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of this trailer, how excited you are for West Side Story, and whether you believe that a remake is justified or not. Do you feel like this remake, are you excited for the remake, or are you one of those people who are of the opinion that you feel like this is one of those movies that should never be remade? Let me know down below. If you're entertained by this video, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing.